The discussion surrounding Tasha K, Melody Shari, and Martell Holt has become one of the biggest talking points among reality television fans and social media viewers. What started as another online controversy quickly turned into a much larger debate about fairness, media coverage, and whether every side of a story is getting the same amount of attention. Many viewers are no longer asking only about the allegations that appeared online. They are asking why Melody's public response did not seem to receive the same level of focus. That question has created a fresh wave of conversations, reactions, and opinions across different platforms. As the situation developed, social media became filled with videos, live streams, and comment sections where people tried to explain what they believed was happening. Some viewers argued that negative stories about Melody always seem to spread very quickly, while any statement she makes in her own defense receives much less attention. Others disagreed and said every public figure should expect criticism when they are involved in public disputes. Because of these different opinions, the debate has become more about media coverage than about one single event. For many followers of Love and Marriage Huntsville, this is not a completely new discussion. Melody has been one of the most talked about personalities connected to the show for years. Her personal life, business activities, social media posts, and interviews often become trending topics within hours. Supporters believe she has faced constant public judgment while trying to rebuild her life after a very public divorce. Critics believe she has benefited from positive public support for a long time and should also face tough questions whenever new controversies appear. No matter which opinion people hold, one thing is clear. Melody's name attracts attention, and attention always creates conversation. The latest controversy became even bigger because of the involvement of blogger Tasha K. She has built a large audience by discussing celebrity news, gossip, and entertainment stories. Her style is direct, opinionated, and often controversial. Some fans appreciate her willingness to discuss stories that others avoid, while others believe her reporting style can be too aggressive or too focused on dramatic headlines. Because of this reputation, every major story she covers receives extra public attention. According to many online discussions, critics claimed that Melody's side of the story deserved equal visibility. They argued that if allegations are shared with thousands of viewers, then any public response should also be given enough space for audiences to hear it and make their own decisions. These critics believe that balanced coverage helps people reach fair conclusions instead of reacting only to one version of events. On the other hand, there are viewers who believe content creators have complete freedom to decide what they want to cover and how they want to present their opinions. They argue that every blogger has an editorial style, and every audience understands that commentary videos are often based on personal viewpoints. In their opinion, viewers should collect information from different sources instead of expecting every creator to provide every perspective. This disagreement has created an interesting question that goes beyond Melody, Martell, or Tasha K. It raises the issue of how information spreads online in the modern world. A headline can reach millions of people in just a few hours. Clips are shared across social media, screenshots move from page to page, and reaction channels repeat the same information until it becomes accepted by many people. By the time a clarification or response appears, public opinion may already be formed. That is one reason why many supporters of Melody continue asking whether her explanations receive the same attention as the original claims. They argue that people deserve to hear every available perspective before making judgments. They believe selective attention can influence how the public sees someone, especially when emotions are already high. At the same time, others respond that audiences also have personal responsibility. They believe viewers should avoid accepting any single video or post as the complete truth. Instead, they encourage people to compare different sources, examine evidence carefully, and recognize the difference between verified facts, personal opinions, and online speculation. The history between Melody and Martell also adds another layer to the discussion. Their relationship has been followed closely by fans for years, and many people already have strong opinions about both individuals. Because of that history, every new development is viewed through old memories and previous disagreements. Supporters of one side often see events differently than supporters of the other side. This emotional connection makes objective discussion difficult. Someone who already believes Melody has been treated unfairly may automatically question negative reports about her. Someone who has been critical of Melody in the past may accept those reports more quickly. Human nature often pushes people toward information that matches what they already believe, even when new facts are still developing. The role of bloggers and commentary creators has also become part of this conversation. Unlike traditional news organizations, many online personalities combine reporting with entertainment and personal opinion. Their audiences often expect strong reactions and dramatic discussions instead of neutral presentations. This style can make videos more engaging, but it can also create debates about fairness and balance whenever controversial topics are involved. Another reason this story continues attracting attention is the influence of social media algorithms. Posts that create emotional reactions usually receive more comments, shares, and engagement. As a result, dramatic headlines often spread faster than detailed explanations. A short accusation can become viral in minutes, while a longer response explaining context may never reach the same audience. Many viewers have pointed to this pattern as part of the larger issue. They believe online platforms reward conflict because conflict keeps people watching. If that is true, then creators may naturally focus on the most emotional parts of a story, even when additional context exists. Others disagree with this interpretation and argue that audiences themselves decide what becomes popular by choosing what they click and share. The controversy has therefore become about more than one blogger or one television personality. It has become a discussion about the relationship between creators and viewers. Should creators always present multiple perspectives? Should audiences expect equal coverage for every response? Or is it the responsibility of viewers to search for additional information before making up their minds? These questions do not have simple answers, but they explain why the conversation has remained active. Every new video, every social media post, and every public comment adds another layer to the debate. Supporters continue defending their preferred viewpoints, while critics continue raising concerns, creating an ongoing cycle of reactions that shows no signs of ending soon. For many people watching from the outside, the most useful approach may be patience. Waiting for additional information before reaching final conclusions can prevent misunderstandings and reduce unnecessary conflict. In a digital environment where stories move at incredible speed, taking extra time to verify claims may be one of the most valuable habits audiences can develop. The current debate also highlights how powerful public narratives can become. Once a certain image of a person spreads widely, changing that perception can be extremely difficult, even if new information later appears. First impressions often remain in people's minds much longer than corrections or explanations. Because of this, many observers continue emphasizing the importance of hearing every available side before deciding what to believe. They argue that transparency strengthens public trust and helps audiences make informed choices. Others maintain that entertainment commentary should never be mistaken for formal journalism, and that viewers should always understand the difference. As the discussion continues, one thing remains certain: interest in Shari Martell Holt and Tasha K is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Their names continue generating engagement, reactions, and debate across multiple online communities. Whether future developments support one viewpoint or another, the conversation itself has already become an example of how modern media shapes public opinion and influences the way people interpret information. As more people joined the conversation, the debate slowly moved away from the original allegations and toward something much larger. People started asking whether social media has changed the way we judge public figures. Years ago, a person might have waited for a newspaper article or a television interview before forming an opinion. Today, one viral post can influence millions of people before anyone has the chance to respond. That is exactly why many followers of this situation believe the timing of information matters just as much as the information itself. If one side of a story reaches the public first, it often creates a lasting impression. Even when another explanation comes later, many people have already made up their minds. This is not something unique to Melody or Martell. It happens in entertainment, sports, politics, and almost every area where public attention is involved.